What's up, people? Today, we're gonna get into a little bit of a series of videos about different things in the game, playing from mid, you know what I mean? We're gonna get into like some gameplay mechanics, things to do when the game starts, some kills and some highlights. Let's go ahead and jump right into the old action here. Let's get in. Let's settle down. So basically, this first video in the series, it's gonna be teaching you what to do at the beginning of the game, what should be your first moves, and just kind of things like that. So jump in and I'll explain as we go along. So as you can see, this is the first wave. Minute 33 in, it's just happening. And this is how we're doing with Ahri. I mean, it's applicable to other champions. This is what I learned, and this is now what I apply. And it works to great success. So let's go ahead and watch. So let's lock onto ourselves. So we're gonna throw out a Q, start pushing the wave. We want to pressure. We want to make sure we hit the caster minions in the background to apply our pressure, right? Keep doing that. Get our pressure on. We want to clear the wave first before our opponent. Done, right? Okay. So now, let's pause real quick. Take note of how we were standing on the left side because our jungler was top side. Hey, LSU, check that out. I never noticed that. That's awesome. Go Tigers, baby. But anyway, back to what I was getting at. Now, I was standing in this part of the lane, the top half of the mid lane. And now, since the wave is cleared, and my jungler is going to go towards the top half of the map, I am now going to ward out here. That way we get better vision, and we can know where their jungler is, and we can have better map control. So I'm going to go ahead, drop a ward, and immediately I'm going to run back to lane. Now, granted, they had a ward there. They saw me do that, and they saw Lee Sin do that. But, hey, you know what? No harm, no foul. Works out nicely. Then we go back straight in, directly into applying pressure in the lane. Keep it going. Now let's click back on our stuff so we can see. Q comes up instantly. Make sure you're hitting the caster minions. Keep putting the pressure. Keep applying the pressure. It's all about, mid lane is all about applying pressure and just taking lane priority at this point. Like the new meta, hop on board and enjoy. So I'm trying to wait till I can get close. Boom, nice Q. Get more pressure. Get more pressure. Just keep it going. And that's pretty much the whole video at this point. Like, that's your first move. That's the first video of the series. At that, I mean, we can keep watching for a little bit just to see how we do, you know. But pretty much that is the point. Keep watching. See, note how. Take a note. See, Lee Sin is still in the top half of our jungle right here. This is the top half, the lower half. I have constantly been staying on the top half of the jungle. Now, why am I doing that? I mean, well, I guess I've been staying on the top half of where my jungler is, right? Top half of my lane. Because that way, I know he can get to me quicker for support if I need help, if I'm getting ganked. But also, if their jungler comes from the top, to kind of cut me off short in the lane, he's going to have to come at me, and I'm going to be able to get away. I'm going to see him. So I'll have my ward, right? If he comes from the top. If he comes from bottom, here's the real treat. He has to run through my creeps and try to cast his abilities through my creep wave. So what will happen? My creep wave will turn on him and be able to add in more damage, and I can escape easier. And that's it. That is video 1 in the series. I hope you had a good time. Let me know if you're gonna apply this in your games when you're playing mid, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, like and comment and subscribe, and we'll see you out there, babies. Now you get out there, and you get out there, and you go win some games.